Today we are going to learn about the cerebellum. It lies at the posterior cranial fossa, and this is the cerebellum here. And here we are going to identify the surface. First of all, this is superior surface, and this is inferior surface. Inferior surface is shaped like convex, and while for the superior surface it is flat. And then from the superior surface we are going to identify primary fissure. We separate between the anterior lobe and the posterior lobe. And here we are going to see the horizontal fissure. And this horizontal fissure we separate from the superior and inferior. And here we are going the arterial supply for the superior surface, anterior and posterior lobe is the superior cerebellar artery. Meanwhile for the inferior surface, the blood supply is the inferior artery, and we have the anterior inferior artery and posterior inferior artery. The anterior inferior artery supply the cerebellar tonsil, and this is the cerebellar tonsil. And the inferior lobe is supplied by the posterior inferior artery. From here we are going to see the midbrain, pons and medulla, and this is the cerebellum. From here we are going to see the cavity, and this cavity is a cavity for the fourth ventricle. Above it we are going to identify here, this is superior medullary velum, and here we are going to see the lingula, and then lingula we are going to see the central lobule, and this is the central lobule. And this is the culmen, and this is the tip, and this is folium. And when we have the superior medullary velum, we are also to have the inferior medullary velum. But in this segment we are not going to see just by imaging. We are going to have the inferior medullary velum, and at the inferior medullary velum we are going to see the nodule. However, the nodule does not present in this specimen. Luckily we are going to see the follicular. This is follicular lobe. Follicular lobe consists of two: follicle nodular, follicle and nodular, which does not present. That's all.